Alrighty-o. Let us begin. Yep, we're looking good. Hey, Ender. Definitely noticed you there. Okay, we need to log into Tori's account too. Let's not forget. So we can get started. I know that main account is pretty much. Oh, your cat. That's an issue. To get that issue on Tori's account too. Alright. It's okay. Yeah, this should be better now. Yeah, and the microphone's connected. I'll just condense for Tori's resin. Honestly, it could be both. Not gonna lie, it could be both. Right. So we condensed all of most of Tori's resin. I'm going to use, actually, I still have my transient on me. No, I used it yesterday, because of course. Just to be even, Tori's, I'll pop one open. Convert by. Perfect. Okay. So now, I'm gonna hop into her world, and we'll just get stuff out of the way. Yeah, let's see. I know everyone else is probably just chilling at home or doing other things that are much more useful than staying inside. Not gonna lie. I would do the same. I would do the same. Alright. But let's just take a look at what we have in Fontaine. Upstream. Fighting. Fighting. NPC. Okay, so I'll take care of the fighting stuff. And then we'll see what we can do from there. Just double checking on microphone quality. Beta test for what, if I may ask? Because I know that I was unfortunately not part or selected for the Withering Waves beta. I would have loved to.
Stray cloud converge!
Up to it, Manzai!
Let's end this quickly! It's time for a flashback! You can't run! Well, looks like I went too far.
Withering Waves? Yeah. I registered like a couple days before the registration ended. Even then, I wasn't able to get in. Sadly. Yeah, I try not to look at much of Withering Waves. If I do, it's mostly about like the gameplay mechanics that I want to
Seize the skies!
Mighty mythical beast!
Yeah, I have not heard of another closed beta, like, in release. At all, so... Can't really help you there.
A pot of tea with a couple of nibbles, some seasonal greens, and a piping hot bowl of fresh kanji. Ah, that's a dope breakfast right there. The perfect way to start your day.
Hey, Ty. But yeah, I've heard nothing else in regards to another closed beta for Wuthering Waves. Those look pretty solid, though. Not gonna lie. On whatever gameplay mechanics I've been seeing. Those look pretty good. I'm not too stern about the story parts.
Boom booms and eyes, and boom booms and mouth. And I need to tighten up that part.
They'll just teleport to the fountain.
Whether it takes me uphill, downhill, or out to the sticks, I get the goods from A to B.
Alright.
I'll even
so
take
I
him
think
across
it's
the sea if needed. So
again.
don't worry, you're in safe hands. They don't call
Okay.
me the gold standard guard for nothing.
Seems like the stories here never have a happy ending.
I'm trying to do... And I even double checked my email, made sure that the spam folder didn't have anything in there, but... Yeah, I just wasn't selected.
Seems like the stories here never have a happy ending.
Crimes are coming. Hey, Delta. Right now, I'm just wrapping up Tori's dailies. Then we're gonna do some artifact farming.
Seems like the stories here never have a
Honestly, that could be a good explanation. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna... No, we won't need to heal. I'm gonna bring Farina to do yet again. For some good old Marechaussee. Alright. So, once again, we are still on the hunt for new Yet pieces for Tori and for myself. Mostly for Tori. So. Hopefully we can get some good pieces on her. If not, then we just get some fodder for her Ayaka. Some XP fodder.
Gather!
Let the world collide!
Settle down! Let the mighty be humbled!
Let my name echo in song!
Bow your head.
Shower me with...
Be sanctified.
The show begins!
Recall the sweat and co-op again.
Osmanthus wine
Did he
tastes
use
the
the
same as I
People's
remember.
Farina? Alright, I'll let Tori claim first. Then I'll hop on. Mine. Alright, Tori got 2 goblets, 1 in each set. She got HP, terrible substats, Dendro, terrible substats. Myself. Well then, thanks. Why are you like this game? Who needs this? Whatever. It's very funny. Super funny. Like, hilarious. How much money have you spent? Bruh.
Stabilize. This is order.
Time to shine! Strike a pose!
Oh! Oh! The tides beckon. Silence!
Let the world collide! Oh!
Let the mighty be humbled. Bow your head.
Super annoying.
Ah. How brilliant!
They really do be like that, huh? Alright, Tori got double Marachase, terrible HP goblet. Oh, HP percent crit damage feather. We're looking good. And I get double golden troop, terrible goblet. Great. I mean, Tori got something good though. I'll take that. Take that.
Solidify. I will have order.
Time to shine! Strike a pose!
Settle down. Huh. Be sanctified. Silence. Justice is blind. Bow your head.
Let the world collide!
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Dang, Charlie. I don't know. Alright. Third run. Ori has a Marachase feather, golden troop circlet. Oh, we get crit rate energy recharge. Flat defense though, not looking good there. EM circlet. But her Marachase pieces are starting to get a little bit better. Terrible for me. I'll take that. Oh god, if Nubila gets a rerun, best of luck, guy. You're gonna suffer between HSR and Genshin. Like, you're just gonna suffer.
Gather! Order guide you.
Time to shine! Yoo-hoo!
Silence! mighty be humbled.
Let my name echo in song.
Be sanctified. Settle down.
Well,
May I present?
Osma.
and that would be evil. I mean, I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Ah,
Alright, Tori has 2 flowers, golden troop. I got 3 marshmallows. Welcome back, baby. How are you doing? Alright. Crit damage on one. Attack percent crit damage on the other. Okay. Tori got some options here. Cryo, meh, extra. Okay. Last condense, then I'm gonna make 2 more and we'll run this twice more. Go on, Genshin. Sounds good.
I will have order.
let the world collide.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled. Silence.
Let my name echo in song. Yep.
Be sanctified.
Swear to God. That's just annoying.
How brilliant!
Yeah, I'm still on the Calyx grind for now. Just kind of stop Calyx for her. Yeah, babe, I'll see you soon. Alright, so what do you got for Tori? Attack Goblet and Defense Sands. Unironically, could be useful for Noelle. So we'll save that for her. Hydro. Oh, Hydro. Hang on. Terrible. We'll leave the domain for now. We'll condense 2 more. Voice side. You're gonna need to borrow Jenny for Chenyu Vale. And you can hop onto voice call. It's fine. When that happens. Use Primo refresh, and we'll just condense the rest of the other. Yeah, a lot of people are doing that. If they lose on Sparkle, it's a guarantee for Acheron. I mean, I'm a little possessive now, Jenny. So it's not to happen. Just a little bit. Alright. So we'll leave that alone. And I will hop back into Chasse. Last round. That's not
Time itself is a silent song.
once again. Bringing in new Villette. Then we bring in. I'm gonna switch out I'll hate them actually. We'll bring in Official for some extra application I can set up at least. Jenny, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
This is order.
Shower me with praise!
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
Let the world come alive!
Silence. Be sanctified.
The show begins!
Osmanthus wine.
Tastes the same as you remember, yes. Perfect. I'm sure, baby, I'm sure. You may have heard correctly, but it's fine. Alright, what did Tori get? Ooh! Marchase flower. ER, crit damage, attack percent. Okay. Defense goblet on Golden Troop. Double crit attack percent, because of course it's on defense. And I have two feathers here. I'll hold on to that. And sure, I'll hold on to that. Last claim. And we'll see. I mean, Chiori's guaranteed, so it's not a big worry for her. It's more so HSR. So.
Stabilize.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Order guide you.
Let my name echo in song!
Settle down. The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Time to shine! Strike a pose!
Silence.
Go.
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah, if you get Chiori early, like first tenfold, GG's, you know? That would,
Boats are made.
that would be. Okay. Last claim. Alright, I get. Oh, wow, okay. And crit. Not too bad for me. HP Circlet on Mars shall say Hunter for Tori. Double crit. Like, what the heck is that? And then HP Goblet. Crit EM. Yeah, not too great for her on these last ones. We'll see. Okay, so I think what I'll do first is I'm gonna wrap up whatever I'm gonna do here. Go claim my dailies. Then probably some artifact level up for both me and Tori. It's gonna be important.
Add Astro.
Apple
Thank you
sauce.
for Add Astro.
Dang it. Forgot to switch. It's fine, whatever. Smash again. Might need to start farming up the wars again. I'm running out. Probably have
Anfang's Ironmongers, here to serve.
no. Do this. Okay, so today's Saturday. We're gonna take Inazuma out. For that, let's see what we can raise here. I'm gonna bring out Mara Chase and Golden. Okay. So we have a crit rate circlet. We have a Hydro Goblet. Good potential here, but hits crit rate. Nuviet's current Hydro actually could be impressively an upgrade. We'll see. But ooh. Alright, just hit crit damage once. Now hit it again. And you're garbage. Okay. Just like that. Okay. Man. This though, I don't. What's Nuviet's piece like? Feather. Okay, could be improved. We'll try this then. This literally could be a massive improvement for him. No. This all went into defense. Like, man. Rolled into HP again, and again. No, this one. I'll roll this one. Sure. Let's fully level this up, I guess. Crit damage, okay. High attack percent. 3 to 9. Oh, actually infinitely better than Lenny's power. So we're gonna swap that around. Sure. So Lenny gets when did I take a stance? It's infinitely better. Where's your sands, buddy? Who did I give your sands to? Do I have another attack sands? I do, but it's garbage. Who did I give your sands to? Energy recharge. Yeah, why did I forget who sands? No, whatever. Yes, Chiori would be coming. Yeah, that's true. It would be Chiori, along with second half of Sparkle. And then it would be Sparkle and Chiori at the same time. And then 1 week after Chiori releases, it would be HSR's Acheron. So it's a triple threat. Yikes, that is bad. Do I really not have another attack stance? Sacrifice? That's so odd. Oh, did I accidentally? I might have fed his old stance away. Alright, I think it was Gaming that took his stance. That's right. Then I gotta get a new stance for him. Rosaria isn't needing it at the moment. Yeah, Rosaria isn't needing it. I'll take hers for now. Yeah. 77 to 193. It's fine and all. Oh, that one's actually a little bit better. I'll swap with Collie. 74. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Okay, so what I need to do. Yeah, that's yeah, if I somehow get Sparkle on my 50-50, that's great. I need to know that I have to push for Acheron when the time comes. But if I don't, then I'll just be farm right. I think the better choice if I don't pull for Sparkle is I'm going to be watching out for the guides that'll come out the same day. Let's go ahead and yes, yes, yes. I think I'll wait for strongbox purposes. I don't really need anything right now. Okay. So what I will be doing is go ahead and
Time to go.
do some artifact hunting. Yeah, or artifact deep water farming, I guess. Tomorrow's Sunday, so I'm gonna have to take a look at Tori's account, see what she needs the most. Might not be artifacts, but probably just raising other specific things. So I'm just gonna log off of my phone. Because I'm going to level up Tori's artifacts on stream. That'll be fun. So let's go ahead to Inazuma and get started. That'll be fun. Okay, so first off, Barbados Ratatouille. So we get that speed going. Have Lost Prayers. I'm gonna swap to Verena just to be safe. In case we need to walk on water.
Witness my.
And off we go. I'm really glad that I'm going back on this kind of route farming. It's been a bit. And, it's usually because I'm very thankful that I don't have to, worry about any artifacts at the time being. Welcome back, Louis. How are you doing?
Skyward! Scatter!
This is the usual content instead of different. I always say I try to stream more Dokkan, but the farm in this game kind of keeps me ensnared.
Skyward! Scatter!
Not that it's necessarily a bad thing, but I do like the casual farm aspect of this game. Especially since I can make it hardcore if I want to. It takes a while to get used to Dokkan. Like, I understand. There's a lot of tutorials out there that do feel a bit outdated now. There's a lot of new characters that do a lot of things all at once. That makes sense. Be lost. But you don't have to. Even I do get lost at times, just because sometimes I just forget to read. All I know from Dokkan is, if you aren't able to tackle it today, there's always tomorrow. That's usually the biggest thing. Because, it just depends on how well you spend your day. Yeah. Because usually just by hoarding materials and,
Another
yeah, just by hoarding materials, you'll get you pretty for the moment. Okay. That's what I did with my Dokkan account. I just hoarded a lot, cleared as much as I could, participated in daily logins, any events that I was able to do.
Let's get down to business. The perfect.
And I just avoided a lot of
Had a
more
lucky day.
difficult stuff for a long time. Then when I was able to do it, it was very easy. I had backup stones. Ty, you're just a madman. That's it. You're just mad. That's all I can say. But
Skyward! Scatter!
it's not correct.
Into the wind.
I actually did try to grind like 3 Dokkan accounts at one point. They're all mine, like in all North America and I think like a JP. I lost my mind. I couldn't. I don't know how people do it, but I know it was not fun to grind out multiple accounts at the same time. I say that as I'm grinding out to get chance, but at least Corey, trust my judgment.
Skyward! Scatter!
So, I feel very flattered. I know to at least not pull on her account and focus on whatever. Yeah, I haven't heard from her in a bit. So I'm really hoping. But I know that I'm gonna be keeping that account up far as much as I can. Might be doing a little bit of I might log back in again to have something I want to do with that account before I swap over. So at least on the computer. Family emergency. He's unable to play Genshin. Obviously, he's worried. So he just asked me to do it, maintain her account, log in, do the events, etc. You know, I'll do it for you. I am no legend, Louis. I am not a legend in Dota. I've only been playing on and off. I've been absorbing a lot of information. I am no legend. We'll say for the level 1 Dia, I might fix that if she allows me. You know, can make it work. By making it work, I mean she can take my Pupas and yeah. Not soda, actually, this time around. Kinda caved in. Purchased a energy drink. I do have soda with me though. I just like put it in the fridge later. But it's like a Red Bull. No, not Red Bull, sorry.
Bright cloud converge! One with nature. Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me. Time to go. Time to go.
Back to the team here. So yeah, let's say along with Jenny, I might try to pull for Chiori as well. Just because I'm curious to see what happens. Well, the general knowledge that I've acquired is through like on and off, like watching YouTube videos and studying how other people play. It takes a while,
Make my escape.
but even then there are better players than I am. I might try to. I might try to. Because you definitely inspired me with your love. I have a feeling that
It's my lucky day.
if that's the case, Ty, then I'm gonna be in big trouble.
Let's get down to business.
No, I know she did. Like, mostly because I've just been, helping her farm for so much. It's like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen? Because if I lose my 50-50, it's at least, you know, guaranteed for whoever comes next. I wouldn't really mind.
Gotta dash. The insolent shall be punished. Where are you?
You know? Yeah!
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
I don't think I'd be able to top up. Because I'm definitely gonna be saving that for Acheron. I wouldn't be able to. Just depends on how Ryan decides to do it. And you know, hopefully, you know, nothing of big like emergency. I guess even then, you know, I'll at least see how Jenny plays. I'll see how other people would play Sheep. All that But yeah. I will say though, since I won't be really farming for, well, I'm still gonna be farming for Dragonstone. Speaking of grinding, I'm still gonna be farming for Dragonstones, but I'm most likely going to be raising whatever other characters are, like at least getting them awakened and stuff. I don't know who I would feed my Kais to, however, but I know that I won't be pulling at the moment.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Depending on Jenny's schedule, when will I pull for Sparkle? It would depend on the schedule Jenny has, as well as the release for Sparkle. Because I know that since it'll be second half, it'll be like around 7 p.m.-ish Eastern upon release. If I go by that schedule. Asia will get it first, Europe second, North America last. And if she has night shift, then I'll probably wait until 10. Or close to 10. Maybe like 9. I'll stream HSR for an hour. And when Jenny comes home, we'll hopefully just cross the call and pull for Sparkle together. But for Chiori, she's obviously, you know, gotta make time for her. I don't blame her. Because when she makes that time, it's gonna be important. Alright, so... Because obviously I'm not really, I don't know if I would farm for any bosses for the most part, just because I don't really know if it's gonna get her at all. But I guess for the overworld, like ascension material, like as always,
Showing you with praise.
problem. I know I didn't have to, but I want to. It only makes sense. What am I looking most forward to? I guess just characters in general. Obviously Fiori. I'm curious to see if there's going to be any other like quality of life that's gonna catch us up in HSR. I guess if there's like new events, story continuances, like any part 2s to any character stories, go on. Curious about that. Otherwise, I don't have much to look forward to personally, but that's okay. Just hoping it'll change by the time that happens. I guess with the 4.5 program, I'll try not to see it, like, upon release. Like, I'll try to get the codes, obviously. But I want to, if possible, want to make sure to watch it with Jen. So, if we do have the time, we'll watch it together. But, you know, I know that Shiori's a given, so I'm not going to be too worried about it. It's just gonna be whoever else is coming. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Ty, as always. Because I know it'll be after work. I'll have time. Yeah, considering it's gonna be next week. Yeah. I mean, banners, I do want to know. I'm still going to watch the rest of the special program to at least see if there's any other events I can keep an eye on. But banners, I want. Sending prayers if that second half is through. Oh, the rumors? Ooh, boy. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. If that's the case. I know that I don't need that kind of luck anymore, but if it's true, I send my prayers to God.
It's my lucky day!
Okay. We're at the home stretch for artifacts, and we're gonna get started with the events. I'll probably do it on Corey's account after this as well. Probably right after I do artifact leveling order. Macaron Fushuen rerun is like absolute for people who don't have Fushuen and or want to get items. Absolute nightmare.
Well met.
It would be a nightmare for me.
Don't be a killjoy.
Alright, last run here. 1, 2. Oh, more broken keel. That's fair. Yeah, double drops I'll be doing on Monday, just because it's easier. Okay, we're gonna go to... I guess let's go ahead and see where this starts off. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, let's just get to it. With the event. Good old hunter, crit rate, crit.
Wang Shuin now hiring. Urgently seeking one temporary chef willing to pay top Mora, salary negotiable. Look, traveler, an urgent hiring notice and they're paying top Mora too! Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that.
That is strange.
You're right, it is strange. Do you think something happened to Yanxiao? Cause that guy barely lets anyone ever set foot in his kitchen. Doesn't exactly seem like the type to hire help. The notice says interested parties should go upstairs and talk to the innkeeper Huayan. Should we go and see what's up? Yeah, and we can ask about the pay while we're at it.
Alright. Not it. Let's go up the normal way. I haven't done this in a while. Literal years. Funny enough, literal years. Since I took the left.
Peace prevails throughout the land, and all things are made new, as buds in the spring. This is an auspicious era for humanity.
Boss, there's really no need for this. It's just a little burn, that's all. It won't get in the way of my work.
Perhaps not, but continuing to work will only hinder your recovery. You need to rest for a few days. We'll figure something out.
Huayan! Yanxiao!
Oh? Traveler and Paimon! What brings you to this neck of the woods?
And we decided to come check up on Yanxiao.
I knew we shouldn't have posted that notice. It's really nothing to worry about. I'm fine. I swear.
How kind of you. My thanks to you both. And thanks on Yanxiao's behalf too. There's nothing to be embarrassed about, Yanxiao. Just tell them what happened.
Oh, all right. Well, basically, we had a lot of guests pouring in for the lantern ride. Things got busy, I started rushing, and I ended up accidentally burning my hand while plating a dish. Well, you know what they say. Play with fire long enough and you're bound to get burned. Even the best chefs slip up sometimes. Anyway, it's nothing, just a tiny burn. I can still...
Now, I don't want you pushing yourself. You'll only make it worse. And then you'll be looking at more than just a couple of days off to recover.
But the lantern ride's only just finished. And we're still getting tons of guests. Now's not a good time for me to rest. Plus, lots of the guests are visiting from other nations. We can't just bring in some random chef off the street. We have a reputation to uphold. I refuse to let someone else ruin the good name we've made for ourselves here.
Listen to you. Anyone would think that you're the boss and not me. But he's not wrong. Yanxiao was one of the favorites in the Masterful Chefs tournament. No matter how you look at it, his are big boots to fill.
I don't mean to boast, but any chef of my caliber probably has their own restaurant to look after. It's not going to be easy to find someone who's got the skills and has the time to help us out.
Looks like we might have to increase the pay we're offering even further.
Do we know anyone that's a good chef and has the time to help out? Oh, of course, you!
Oh, right. Yes. Now I think about it, I do recall hearing good things about your cooking ability. I suppose I'd added you to my mental list of people who can hold their own in a combat situation, but forgot you can cook.
Why are you even keeping a mental list of people who can fight?
Maybe a story for another time. More importantly, I'm sure Yan Xiao would be comfortable leaving his kitchen in your hands, if anyone's. What do you think, Yan Xiao?
Well, since it's you, I suppose that's better than anyone else.
What do you think, Traveler? Should we do it?
I should warn you that cooking for customers is quite a different ballgame from cooking for yourself, so I'll stick around the kitchen over the next few days to help smooth things over.
Oh, so he's not leaving the kitchen after all?
I believe there's some spare kitchenware here at the inn. Boss, would you mind?
Of course, of course. I'll take care of it. Whew. All done. Come, take a look. This was made with your measurements in mind. Ah, it's nothing. A little handicraft and elbow grease goes a long way. All right, Yan Xiao. I'll leave you to take it from here.
You really went to all the trouble of building a new stovetop? What was wrong with the original? Boy, you really hate when people touch your stuff, huh?
No, it's nothing like that. As Boss always says, hire who you trust and trust who you hire. I just thought the original setup might be a little, tall for you. Anyway, as I was saying, cooking for guests is different from cooking for yourself. Not only do you have to execute on taste, aroma, and appearance, but you also need to ensure speed, precision, and consistency. Having the right equipment is a big part of that. Ill-suited equipment doesn't just make the job more tiring, it also slows you down. And paying customers don't have unlimited patience. Sometimes cooking is all about being well prepared. That's how you ensure speed.
Okay, and what about precision and consistency?
Precision all comes down to using your eyes. Where to slice into a particular cut of meat, how much oil to use, how to tell when a dish is done cooking. When you cook for yourself, you can always add salt if it's too bland or add water if it's too salty. You can tweak the taste as you go, but in a restaurant, there's not that much room for trial and error.
Worst case scenario, Paimon can deal with any subpar dishes by making sure they get properly disposed of.
The final thing you have to focus on is consistency. You have to be able to handle the most challenging orders with the same level of technique and skill as the easiest ones. This is particularly important when you have guests from all over, each with their own tastes and preferences. You have to cater to their own dietary needs, while also giving them the opportunity to enjoy our local delicacies.
This last point is making Paimon's head spin.
Don't worry. Matter of fact, someone as well-traveled as you may even have a better handle on it than me once you get started. And of course, I'll be around to help you over the next few days. I don't think we'll have any trouble making all our guests feel right at home.
Alright, let's get to work.
There's no time to lose, so let's get started. I imagine you probably have a good handle on the cooking side of things already. What you need to pay attention to is remembering each table's order. Try not to get them mixed up.
Oh, Paimon's memory is like a steel trap. This is gonna be a cinch.
Alright.
Which ticket are we on again? Table 1 was onions, but no chilies. Table 2 was chilies, but no onions. And table 3 was, table 3 was chilies, but hold the chilies? Ah! Was Paimon just sleep floating? We didn't even get a break in the middle. Paimon's brain has turned to mush. Is it always this busy here?
No, but this is peak season. You both did a mighty fine job for your first time serving guests at the inn. Luckily, all our customers were familiar faces this time around, so we didn't get any strange requests. Otherwise, today would have been even more challenging.
No strange request? Someone asked for almond tofu drizzled in soy sauce. Even Paimon has never tried that combination.
It's a wide world out there. People have all kinds of different tastes. Being able to cater to all is the real essence of Liyue cuisine. Also, the thing about requests is that they're usually very specific. So as long as you do what they asked, you're unlikely to have any issues. What's really tricky is when guests give you free rein to do anything you want.
Excuse me. Are you still open by any chance?
Huh? Paimon knows that voice. Let's go check it out!
What should we do? It doesn't look like anyone's here.
Oh? What are they
If
doing
only
here?
we'd gotten here a bit sooner.
It's all right. If we start building a campfire now, we'll be eating before too long.
Right. Besides, if anyone's to blame, it's Linny. So busy being a greedy culture vulture that he lost track of time.
Linny, Lynette, Fremine, it is you!
Paimon? So, is the Traveler here?
Indeed we are.
Traveler, Paimon! What a nice surprise!
Paimon was gonna say the same thing! We're just lending a helping hand at the inn.
Alright, we fell him in. Yada,
Anyway, so that's how we ended up here. But what about you guys? Don't tell us. Father sent you on another mission?
No, quite the opposite, actually. We're in Liyue on vacation, and while we're here, I thought a cultural tour might be in order.
Father said we deserve some rest after everything that happened recently. Otherwise, it could jeopardize our next mission.
It's not every day we get this kind of opportunity. Linny thought it might be fun to spend some time in Liyue, especially since it's Lantern Rite season.
We could hardly pass up the opportunity to watch a Liyue-style magic show. Although, I think they call it conjuring
You
here.
know, as some would say,
In
this
our time
opportunity
here,
is quite hard
we've
to
seen
come by.
conjuring tricks incorporated into a Liyue
Appears that
opera
they
show,
have abused
and even a
themselves.
wushu dance. It was amazing.
As some would say it.
So,
No?
we decided to stay here for a few more days to see what other forms of inspiration this land might have in store for us. We visited Granny Roshin in Chingsa village not long ago, and today we continued our cultural tour in the area around here.
In the end, though, we lost track of time. We haven't even eaten anything yet.
And speaking of eating, as you know, seafood is a big part of both Liyue and Fontaine cuisine, but it's cooked very differently here. We simply had to try some local seafood after coming all this way. That's another reason why we decided to extend our trip.
Oh, need any recommendations? What have you tried so far?
That fish one with the misleading name. Sounds bland, but it's drowning in hot chilies.
Oh, you mean blackback perch soup? You're right, the name doesn't give much away.
It looked and smelled so appetizing that Lynette took a huge mouthful, blissfully unaware that she was about to set her mouth on fire. She could barely speak for the rest of the day after that.
Luckily, that wasn't a huge adjustment for her.
What? Aren't you guys hungry too?
Yes, a little.
yes, I'm ready to eat. Traveler, I'm afraid we'll have to send you back to the kitchen now. Good question. I doubt we'll be able to decipher the menu, so why don't you recommend something? You should be pretty familiar with our tastes.
One more thing. Please, if you have a heart, don't make it spicy.
Oh. Poor girl. The sad thing is I love my spice. Like real life, so it'll suck for you.
I thought the blackback perch stew was actually pretty tasty.
And now that you know it's spicy, you won't be caught off guard, right? Why don't we give it another chance?
Once was more than enough.
Poor girl. I would drown it in peppers. Like, take it to frickin' fiery depths of Asia House.
Fontaine, huh? No wonder they can't handle too much spice. Still, if we make the food too bland, they might as well be eating back home. There's this crab and shrimp stir-fry I know that could work. It's quite heavily seasoned, but it's a lot milder than it looks. It has a light but really satisfying flavor.
Ooh, that sounds perfect! What's it called?
Well, this is where it gets interesting. They call it the Palace Jewels. The crab roe is supposed to look like pearls of gold, and the shrimp meat like chunks of jade. Here's the recipe. When you're ready, go ahead and give it a try.
Could it be true? What I've heard.
Alright, let's do it.
If you are presently unoccupied, perhaps we could stop a while at one's abode for some repose and conversation.
Keep going. Yeah, this is just cooking mama. Nice. Dang, if only cooking were this easy. Alright. I'm not gonna touch anything yet. We'll leave it as.
Sorry for the wait. This dish is called the Palace Jewels. Enjoy!
Yes, we meant to say, you two must be tired after a long day of work. Do you want to eat with us?
He did indeed cook, yes.
Oh, now that you mention it, Paimon is a little hungry. Well, if you insist, then who are we to refuse? Oh, right, of course. You're still our customers. Why aren't you eating?
The sauce looks a little overpowering.
According to Liyue custom, It's probably good table manners to let someone else go first.
Alright, Lenny, take the first bite, for God's sake.
Looks delicious, traveler. I guess I'll dig in first. Here goes.
What is it? Do you need some water?
No. It's delicious. The flavor is so pure. It's drenched in sauce, but somehow it just enhances the natural flavor of the seafood. Try it for yourselves.
Alright.
Yeah. I just would have dug in.
What is that? Crab roe?
Yep, you have quite the palate, Lynette.
No wonder it pairs so well with the shrimp meat. I've never seen it prepared this way before.
According to the creator, chewy crab complements succulent shrimp, making a spectacular seafood ensemble with a succulent flavor and luscious mouthfeel. The crab roe glitters like pearls of gold, and the shrimp shines like chunks of jade. Hence its name, the Palace Jewels.
So that's where the name comes from. I suppose it's quite fitting then.
Huh. Was Paimon always this well-spoken?
This dish must be right up your alley, Lynette. Huh?
It's half gone already? When did that happen?
I heard that in Liyue. The biggest compliment you can pay to the chef is to leave a clean plate. It's delicious. Thank you ever so much.
That is correct, Lynette.
Wait, don't fight over it! Hey, leave some for Paimon!
Alright.
I think I'm finally getting the hang of chopsticks. Yeah. Well, Linny and Lynette picked it up in no time, but they're naturally dexterous. Unlike me, it's taken me a lot longer, but I'm slowly getting there. Oh, speaking of chopsticks, in one of the shows we've seen here, someone performed a conjuring trick using a bowl and chopsticks. So, if I want to be a good magician's assistant, I need to keep practicing.
Alright.
Lynette's not usually so forthcoming about what she likes. But this time, well, she's expressed it in more ways than one. I guess you've rubbed off on her too. Or maybe your cooking is simply too delicious to resist. The next time our paths cross in Fontaine, you'll have to fire up your cooking skills for my other siblings as well. How does that sound, oh great master chef? Oh yeah? Well then, I'll have to clear my schedule.
Yeah, I think Steph's gonna like this one. Yeah, where is Lynette?
Calorie surplus detected. Digestion mode engaged. Yeah. Well, Linny and I are usually careful about what we eat, because we have to stay in performance shape. That, plus it's generally bad manners to overindulge at the dinner table. But once in a while, it's nice to treat yourself in the company of family. Besides, if I'd waited until my brothers were finished trying to outpolite each other, the food would have gone cold.
True.
So your friends like the dish, huh? Well done. Not bad at all for your first day on the job. There'll be more to come, so keep it up.
Alright. Day 1 complete. Day 2. Actually, let's take a look at how much we have. For this, we have day 2, we have day 3, 4. Okay, so we still have quite a bit. So I'm not going to rush the event. Not to... yeah, it's not worth it. So we'll wait until everything is unlocked, then we'll just go for it. In the meantime, though, I guess I'll save Tori's artifacts for later then, because I don't think I'll be doing much else for now. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and prepare some dinner for myself, then I'll hop onto some Star Rail and continue from there for the most part. Oh, and there is our first set of fates. Fantastic. But yeah, I will wait. We'll get into Star Rail. We'll probably explore a little bit of Penacony today, either through just overworld exploration, world quests, or hopping into some of the story quests as well. So let's see. Thanks for watching. Thanks for lurking. And I'll be back in like an hour or so. Okay? Okay. See you soon, guys. See you, Jenny.